Hello everyone, we'll be starting. I know I'm a little late at my 8 p.m., but I'm doing extra things. Life isn't easy, everyone. Tough. But we have to make the most. Oh, for real, make the most. For real. What I'm doing right now, well, besides logging in Fate Grand Order very real quick, before I forget, and I think I've already messed up logging. Hey, don't. Setting up the phone for my model. For our lovely Velfe. We're also checking our media. There's some people who follow back, like our stuff. That's good. We're going to be doing part 2 of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, picking back up where we left off. Jeez, we're burning a lot of data, aren't we? Well, most of the game. A lot of GPU. So, we need to save some GPU real quick. I'm gonna close some of this tabs. So, yeah, I said I was gonna find a way. See, I tried to find a way to, grab our. I kind of wish the art book was a PDF file. That would save the trouble. I just took screenshots of everything, and I just got to go later and cut it down and blah 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 like that. And I could just probably convert all the files into a PDF file or something. God damn Square! Don't you believe in PDFs? Come on, man. No one wants to go on your servers and look at the art books that way. Come on, we pay for the game, right? We pay for the digital arts. Those are physical goods that should be included as a PDF, not. Oh, let's go to your site and download the soundtrack and everything. It should just be included in downloading the game. Guys, if you're upset with that, I understand. I would be upset. That's like one of the most things I like. Need to keep our Google Chrome. Actually, how much is Firefox is using less? Oh, a lot of bandwidth right now. I'm not surprised it's Facebook. It always seems to be Facebook. Yeah, the thing with Chrome eating data lately is kind of annoying. I'm just gonna close Google Chrome because it's eating more memory and CPU resources than needed. And that mostly relates to there's a bad bad Chrome updates can cause it and stuff. Yeah, so closing and reopening solved the problem. I don't don't know why it does that from time to time. It started after all the new updates. Google Chrome is screwing shit up, like always, guys. I love Google for screwing up. It just lets us know how bad they are at doing stuff. As bad as Microsoft, as bad, well, actually, not just as bad as any other company that does that stuff. It's like really sad. All right, guys. Gotta set this up real quick because we were supposed to do it during our last stream, but since we kind of went over in the whole remake ending into the Rebirth a bit, we weren't able to do it. That kind of like withdrew and hold us back. Oh, I actually had to get up. Also, for those who don't know, I am currently dealing with two major issues. Issue one, gout in my left foot. I took ibuprofen to help break up the uric acid levels in that foot and get rid of the inflammation buildup. Second, I guess like kind of like a rash on my right side of my stomach, between, you know, where your stomach and your body would be, like the middle of it when you lean over. Body's like waist. I guess where your belly button would be, like, look at the model, right, in the swimsuit, right? Starting screen. Somewhere around the left or right side. But for me, it's on the right side. And I'm trying to recall what I touched that was disgusting to have caused it. Because my left side doesn't have it, only my right side. So I must have exposed my right side to something disgusting and forgot to clean it and wash it like I'm supposed to. The only thing I can recall was I was working with trying to unclog our sink. Sewage, nasty water, and I must have touched my right side with it and without realizing it. You know, sometimes I do things and I don't recall it. I guess you can kind of say like short term. And yeah, I got these little bumps, irritation, burn sensation. I bought some cream today though. I had to use some of my mom's. Actually, you know what? Let me double check and make sure I actually ordered. I was trying to get some cream from Walmart, the real good one, and they weren't going to deliver on a Saturday. So I was like, God damn. You have to order at a certain time to guarantee it. So looks like I can get it Tuesday or the 28th. It cost me $21 to get 2 tubes. I'm just going to get those because I need those 2 tubes. I'm just getting 2 of those. This is going to come out. We'll have it by Tuesday. And then I got the $4 version of the cream. So I'm going to have to be applying that constantly for the next couple days until that goes away. I did put some alcohol. Oh my God, 91% alcohol. Burnt the crud out of me, guys. Oh my God, it was like a fire. Oh, that was the most painful thing ever. Oh, I'm gonna hop out of her game here. I think if I go back to the title screen, it should reduce the GPU resources. Okay, yes. There we go. It decreased the resources a bit. That's what we yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. Remake didn't lag my model like Rebirth did. That's because of the way how Square optimized settings in this game, and hit 60 frames per second, right? Running at medium settings or high, it's gonna make the GPU be at 99. If you go to like a higher frames per second in the settings, on your monitor, leave your monitor at 60. If you turn your monitor's hertz up too much, it will still make it go up high. I left my monitor at 60 hertz. It can go up to I want to go up to like 144, but I keep it at 60 hertz because I'm used to it. Unless I'm playing a first-person shooter game, there's no need for me, especially in an RPG game like this. I turned the game frames per second 90 and then 120 to see if there was a difference. Not much of a difference. Either one will work. It might vary though. You might get the GPU to go down a bit, not too much, and you got to lower a few settings and cost. I kind of want to keep the character models looking nice and resolved. I kind of wish Square would just really work harder to optimize it. Because the RTX 3060 should be running that around 50-60% at best. Just like Remake. It's not that demanding, nothing changed since then. Besides the settings and optimizations that Square can't apparently manage correctly. Square is known for bad optimizations. Well, not just Square, but almost every company is. I'm turning down my audio settings here for a reason. It's because we're gonna go ahead and do our own little boxing thing. That was also, I just realized I didn't put the tab back up. Oh. All right. Go to those here. Give me a second. All right. Hello there, guys. So I turned down the music in the background because I'm pretty sure my mic will somehow pick it up somehow. I am using the cancelization on my motherboard features help than using the OBS one because apparently the OBS one is okay, but the one on the motherboard was way better. And it's so good, it works well. But the problem is when you use it the Discord, it still picks up the backgrounds. I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? It's very sensitive. I don't know. Either it's just bad with certain people when I talk with. Other people said, well, I never hear anything in your background. So yeah, that's a clear indication. So I always thought that was weird. All right. Lock tight. There we go. Yes, guys, we're at my desk. Desk. You guys can see I have OBS here open up. When I do play the game on this monitor here, OBS to the this E-machine, I really want to replace with another one of these, but this is just a 1080. 23 inch. I'm trying to find a 23-inch that is like ASUS, but it goes up to 2K quality. I don't really care about 4K. 4K is not that, guys. Now, if I'm getting a TV, I'm gonna get a TV. I don't think that much is gonna make much of a difference. 2K is more than good enough for me. Plus, I can get a 4K TV much affordable than a gaming. Like TVs cost like a 4K TV costs like 200-300, while a gaming monitor 4K can cost way more. It's like, bro, what's going on with what's up with those prices? And yeah, I don't know. You can see, oh my god, what's with all this cable? I know they should be a lot more organized, but this goes from here because it's wired. The mouse over here is wired, and I have it looped here because I take it farther back this way with me when I'm sitting on the bed or laying down when I'm watching anime on the TV. So, let's see. I'll scoot back a bit. So yeah. So I also have this open, another window time. That's to kind of let people come into. Sometimes I don't always love good, but I'm streaming. I do have a sign that says live streaming on it. Well, technically, the sign's always been there, but I don't take it down, rotate it. But yeah, it's always there. That's why my door is always closed. Also, well, you can't see that. Yeah, we got some big figures back that way. Yeah, I can't show those R18 figures on Twitch because Twitch policy. YouTube, I probably could, but I prefer not to. If you want to see those and you're curious to know who those characters are, just join the Discord group. There's photos in the merchandise section. You always get figures on waifus and everything. But like I said, we're gonna work on that Genderless Saber. If you don't remember, I have right here, Genderless Saber. So the game is on discount, guys. If you really want to play that game. You know what? Let me go ahead and open my library. I got a lot of games here, but $29.99, and that's just for the normal game. Yeah, without the discount, it is $60. Want the deluxe version? It's $49.99, $50. I really want the deluxe version, but then what does the deluxe even come with that's worth it? So you get the game, digital art book, and soundtrack, and you get season pass DLC times 3. So season pass, season bonus, equipment. No, the season pass are also available for purchase separately. Included in the season pass are up unplanned release. Yes, the game must reach a certain point in the game. I don't really care about the season pass. I might just get it for just the normal thing. Like, I tried to see if CD Keys had a good deal on this. Apparently, they weren't selling this for global release. They were selling it only for I think you. Go here. We're gonna go to CD Key real quick. We're gonna type in. As you see, it doesn't show up, right, guys? Because I here. Still not getting. Probably because I selected that region. Again. So yeah, it's in Europe, in UK. That's just the normal game, $32.99. The deluxe is $48. Even if you bought the Europe and UK version, it would not work on your Steam version. Since we're here in America, it's not going to work. Remember, goes in pretty quick. There we go. Can activate in the United States. See, kind of sad, but it only 8. So we'll type in this. You want other places. This over here has $40. How much of a difference? Get it here. Much what did I say it was over here? Like $50. Much of a difference is bucks off. Kind of a shame. But overall, the deluxe version doesn't really matter at this point. Of course, I can't get it now. I have to wait the next paycheck. But then you just get that cream. Well, it's much cheaper. This is a bigger purchase. Plus, look, we can still get the DLC later. Are we really losing anything? Nah. Anyway, back here. I'm just stalling, guys. Oh my god, I know. So they have our trusted, lovely succubus, kitty companion, and then we got our trusted punch hands on top of the thing to tilt this up. I'm gonna go ahead. And yes, I've actually finished taking all my medication. I want to take ibuprofen again, but I know I'm gonna have withdrawal problems, like shortness of breath and all that, and might make my stomach bleed. And I'm not trying to make my stomach bleed because I'm trying to heal it up. I'm taking what pentaposon to help heal, so I can't keep taking ibuprofen constantly. That's kind of like a pain in the butt to deal with too, guys. Ugh. Whoa, difficult to get open. Oh, that worked. Only one way in. Ooh, it smells so good and fresh. So, got this. Here. Kind of goes over the basics of the next third part, everything. It also depends on what pose you're doing. Oh, like this. So this is the English portion of it. Oh, yeah, we got a spare joint for the I guess head because it snaps or something. Head up, put the necklace under, and then back on. Um, I love how these instructions are really great. Some of the instructions from the other ones were kind of like vague and just like, well, this does from one arm, it should just the other one, right? Not always the case. You got large holes and smaller holes. Not much. Just it. Oh, yeah, keyboard. I tried to talk with Logitech about it. I know I'm getting sidetracked here. So, real quick, I have you can lay out 5 different zones. So we got red, blue, green, orange, and like a lemon green looking yellow color going on. All right, I said it that way because it's convenient for me. So that's the non lock. It's always on by default for me. Got small lock, got capital lock. We got this is to prevent the window button from coming up, so window doesn't. Um, but look, this here is the eliminate key. That's to turn off all these lights. But when I press it, ah, isn't that awesome, guys? It didn't turn off the lights, and I can tell you why. Go back a bit. So here's the box he came in. He came in just its own original box from Amazon, and they did a real nasty trash into it. Okay, stuff for this. This is just thing I put on top of it there. But look at this. Look at that. Amazon's warehouse, guys. I am disappointed with them. You could tell this is what they sent in because goddamn thing in here. You could just put this in a box to keep it more secure. So I'm guessing they were playing beat around the box and something in the keyboard, one of the keys got probably loose off its backing. And that's why the light switch. But the light switch does work, guys. You just have to push it harder than normal. Harder than normal. So let's try this again. And hello there, our lovely lurker. So I'm pressing it, right? Nothing. Push it down harder. It's still nothing. And then it goes off. So this key is the only key that is damaged. Every other key works fine. I've tested it. I played around with it. Typing in Microsoft Word, notes, and stuff. Turn it back on. Hard. Oh, to make it easier, just grab the back of it and then push down. That's how I knew something was loose. So something is loose in there. Can I just unscrew it and fix it myself? Yeah, I could. Or they could just send me a fucking new one. Save myself the trouble I have to do it and me risk screwing something up. If I screw it up, guys, it's on me. I'm not gonna open this thing and screw it up. Dude, I didn't even want to open up my gaming laptop when I had that crap. Like, I had to replace the GPU fan. I was so scared out of my mind I was gonna screw it up. Because a laptop is more dangerous to open up and that higher risk of screwing it up if you're not properly educated on how to change at system RAM and all that. A desktop, I'm less worried about screwing up. Okay, if I screwed the desktop up, I'm just an idiot at the end of the day. Everything's connected correctly here, minus the hiccups I have. I have to start it 3-4 times or whatever number of times just for it to stay on without the Ethernet drive disconnecting. Or Windows ran into error because this that error code this is like Microsoft. Or when sometimes it makes a disconnection sound, you hear it on the TV when from the speakers. Something disconnected and then it reconnects and it's lagging so bad. It's because something with the BIOS updates from Asus is the main culprit for it. Because I didn't have those problems when I first installed Windows. It worked perfectly. Nothing. The motherboard I have is like $200. You can get it on sale for discount. I got it for 190 something, I believe, on a little discount sale. And I had to update the BIOS in order to use the system, and I did originally bought with it. And then, of course, I switched to the more compatible one that was compatible on the list. So yeah. In order to use the system RAM, yeah, that was the only thing. And I used the BIOS flashback button one time. After that, I only updated through the actual BIOS itself through the. And I'm not gonna go into that thing's slurping, tripping like a dog, real bad. I was going in there to make a video. You know what? While talking about that, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. We're not being around the bush, wasting more time. When I was doing that, I was trying to make a walkthrough through the power down function and also the memory thing for overclocking to shorten down the BIOS time so your Windows computer could start quicker. Well, I was running my thing on AMD Expo, right, at 6,000 megahertz. The main problem I had there was it was making the computer start a minute or two longer than needed, like over like 600 seconds, a minute or two. I trimmed it down with the power down enabled and the memory context restore enabled because the auto function wasn't doing it on its own. It kept retraining the memory. I was like, why the hell? What's the point of having auto if it doesn't do it? Auto does do it if it's not overclocked, but when it's overclocked, it doesn't want to do it. Asus, come on, guys. Who's your CEO? Oh, who's your CEO? Seriously, who's the CEO over there? I want to tell him I congratulate you guys for being bad at your job as supports. I even talked to them about it, and they left me hanging on their Asus GPU, the motherboard problems, like the black bar problem. I'm still stuck on the original driver, guys. I can't even go to the new driver without having a black bar problem. Like, well, is it your monitor? I'm like, oh no, I tested on new monitors. I tried on my e-machine monitor and this new monitor that's brand new with no defects or problems in it. It's an Asus monitor too. It worked fine. My game console worked fine on it. And I hooked my PS4 and 3 to it. So Asus, seriously, Who is your CEO over there? Because I don't want to Google up your CEO and then find out your CEO looks like a dumb idiot. Fire him. Fire your well, while you're firing the CEO. Fire also the customer support CEO there too, and half the managers who are really bad at their jobs and just screwing up everything. And also, who's your lead software engineer who does your programming for your BIOS? They need to be fired too. I'm being straight up front. Come on, you lost pretty much a lot of sponsors. So J2 Cents, I believe Gamer Nexus dropped them too. If I'm not saying if they did or not, they did. I'm pretty sure a lot of YouTubers has dropped ASUS as sponsors because of their bullshit. And I hate to have to say that word bullshit. ASUS has really, really disappointed me badly. And I love their motherboard designs. They're so cool. Awesome. I love the tough gaming motherboards over the other Rogue ones. I don't care about them. Those are for more enthusiastic gamers who are hardcore and serious and to the gaming. I got tough because I liked my laptop was tough. It was a tough gaming Asus laptop. That's why I got the motherboard variant of not of it, but of the brand name. And I'm very disappointed by Asus on that. So bad. Like I saw J2 Cents' video and he went through 3 boards with the BIOS back button and they all ended up bricked. And I only used it once. I haven't used it since then. Because I like, well, I have no choice. If I want to use this computer, I have to use the BIOS flashback button, which I did. There was no problems. Everything went fine successfully. Though I did it with the CPU and system RAM and installed. So, I'm pretty sure you can do it with it installed. I don't think it really matters, but it did matter. I did not know. But then again, I see a lot of people using the BIOS flashback back button with their system, CPU, GPU, and RAM all installed. So that's why I'm saying it didn't really matter whether it was installed or not. We got the stand out. We're gonna set it over there, and this I think this short one goes yeah the longer short one goes into the back, and then oh man, love how they make it so tight. We'll just most likely that's taken care of. What? But it don't matter. Um, so based on the box, do you guys have a prefer like you want me just to leave it like set it like this, the sword, eating the rice ball, or I guess this one pose, and then there's this other one you can go with, and then rice ball one. Oh, so cute. Or the sword. It would make sense to have multiple versions of this and have every single one do different poses. But you know, that's like $55. You gotta times it by how many you're gonna do for every pose. So we got 1, 2, 3 poses, right? And then 4. We're gonna say 4 poses total. Because or the nope, 6 poses. We got 6 poses total. So we got this sword here, the rice ball, which is back here too, and then we got this one right here. Then we go over here to this other side. We got the sword over this pose, and then the sword right there on the back. So we got 6 poses total, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I counted 5. But where's the 6th pose? 6th pose is what it is currently as the default. So yeah, they didn't really put that, but live ones, right? Don't worry, guys, you weren't deceived. So I don't know. I kind of like this one, the rice ball eating. Sword's sheep back there. It's kind of cute. We do have to switch the faceplate though, and we just the hair kind of curves at an angle like this, and we switch only one hand. And the sword goes on the back. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. I kind of like that one. Unless you guys want to outweigh me and pick a different one, I will take you guys into consideration if you say, "Yeah, no, go with that one instead." So you got 6 poses. Leave it as it is. That's the first pose. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and then sixth. There's a pose you guys see that you like. Speak up now because I'm giving you only 5 seconds. 5 seconds to make your input. Say your input on what pose you want. I will pick it. So count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And by the way, the stream is in real time. So when you guys do type, I do see your comments in real time on Twitch. I think YouTube's the same. So I'll give you another 5 seconds because I'm not sure about YouTube. YouTube should be the same. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hey, we're going with my pose then. It gave you guys a chance, so going with that cute pose. So we got a lot of paper wrapping here to unmove. Body's supposed to be. Legs are movable. Oh my. Good. That, because that's whole. I want to run into an issue here. Body. Okay. Next one. Yeah, the legs are kind of movable joints up here. That feels so. I think that's kind of like weird to do it that way. Out of the way. I'll keep it facing me. So yeah, that kind of feels weird, guys. I don't like that. Normally they just hold skull in there. It feels kind of weird. Probably don't want to mess with it much. Yeah, it kind of feels awkward and weird. Definitely can't stand on its own. No, it would just tilt and fall. Next one's on wiggle back and forth. Be gentle, guys. Don't be aggressive. We don't want to hurt our waifus. Force it and just wiggle it in. Put it in, guys. Put it in. And then take those little films here. Like that. It's a little. Love how they make it challenging here. So, base plate, we're gonna remove. Like, yeah, the inside of the head. So I said we were gonna switch that faceplate for the one for eating the rice ball. Got the other faceplate, the one for eating the rice. Go. Here goes right in. I could think anyone can break that piece of hair if you guys aren't careful. I would not grab from there. I would grab only. Now, before we attach the head back, we need to get the rice ball. Well, not just the rice ball, but get it out of here. Thing that goes around the body. That's the necklace thing they got. Got the little hand. I think it's just glued on there. No, it's loose too. It does come off. Never mind. Um, this is the right, right arm. The right arm. So how do we get this off? Wiggle that. And guys, if this is your first time with an Emerald type figure, um, well, I can't say this is my first Emerald. I only started collecting them recently, so I'm still kind of a noob at Emerald. I only started collecting them because when I saw a few of my waifus were Nimroids, I was like, oh my god, they're so cute and chibi like. I like that. But some of them are kind of like bad. Like the Venti one was really upsetting. That one really upsetted me. His head and body was just too heavy, and it caused this part to break. It have a crack in it, and I had to get a one through another like a third party site to get it because I'm not gonna buy the whole thing, and I don't want to take a chance of gluing it. That came off. That here, but the other faceplate here. Once we have the set, I'm not changing the faceplate unless there's a request made. Unless there's a request made. Oh, okay. Thank God I didn't break it. It goes on the body like this. Um, yeah, these things can easily break if you're not really too careful, guys. It's kind of close right there. I don't think it has to be fully exact, but close enough. Should be right. There we go. Oh my god, isn't that adorable? The only thing we're missing is the sword. Go on the back. Not the sword that's on sheath, because there's two swords. One that is on sheath, one that hangs on the back. I love how they made it. I like this. Oh, I dropped it on the. That's my fault. Let me take it and then make the minor adjustment. Well, I can tell you one thing. I'm having a hard time to get it in. Didn't think it would be that hard to get in. It's gonna fall out if I don't. Ah, Jesus, man. Why do these people make things so difficult, right? I think they make the whole size exact, right? Exact. I think the hole's too small for it. Yeah, the hole feels like too small. So I'm gonna go ahead and have to retake the head off and head off. I am not having an easy time. Okay, it snaps on. I had to move the leg out of the way. But once it's on, I ain't not taking that out. Because I have a feeling if we try to take that crap out, it will break. Oh, man. Emirates guys, they're great. Just very delicate with them. Don't be too aggressive. Back on. You just try to get close enough to the. There we go. Ah. Um. So, actually lower it. Because we're a little bit too high, but yeah. Could be a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. That's good enough. That's really as close as we're gonna get. And now, is our heart challenge. Getting this back here. Backlight, you know what? This having we wiggle too much, we might end up. There we go. Um, oh, and we're done. Our Genderless Saber is put together, and they are really adorable. Um Lighting, just a little backlight there. Uh, Man, they're so adorable. Their extensions are really awesome and cool. You mostly see them wearing masculine clothes, sometimes feminine clothing. It all depends. And also, fan art can sometimes make them look more than should. Regardless of it, there are moments they do actually look at them. So the Facing Right game, yeah, they created a Genderless saber. That's what their approach. That's what the creator wanted. I think I talked about it before. Um, as for regarding pronouns, pretty much male pronouns. What they use to refer to the Genderless saber. But overall, that really doesn't confirm the actual gender because they use those pronouns, and Japan's pronouns doesn't ever reflect their actual gender. So kind of like Rimru's case, like Rimru's genderless, but male pronouns does not reflect actual gender. That's a very misleading concept. A lot of ignorant people have thought it did. It doesn't. But pretty much those creators have already spoken and talked about it, and there's not much they can do about idiots who can't understand their character and their work correctly, or they wouldn't have used the term genderless. And some people like to all play genderless, like, oh, they mean sexless. Like, no, oh my god, no. Hey, nothing we could do. People are people. It's life at the end of the day. Though it is very tilting. You go into a Reddit group for this character, or you're gonna hear them talk. Oh no, they're male. The same people who said Lady Bat was a male, but Lady Bat was not a male until the creator said, my character is not a lady because they talk like one, act like one. That's just because they're like that genre type of that character tends to be a man, but they're not. It's the same kind of like case with Rimuru and General Saber here. If you want to know their actual real name, I cannot provide that to you. You actually have to play the game. That's a big spoiler. It's better people learn the character's name. Let me provide it. You'll probably see me type the character's name out from time to time, like when I make posts and stuff, mentions of them. But I am not going to say it here. Plus, they did label the box as Saber, well, without the word "genderless" on it. But we all know that in the character's background and everything. So we took care of that. And we got that together like I was supposed to really have done. This is 255. I guess this product number for this model. For this one, out of all the ones they have created so far, this little sucker is going. I don't know. I have not sure where I'm gonna put that one. But the box though will most likely end up the other ones in the closet or by the others. Um, Before I do continue, we're gonna have him stay here. It's gonna be our right over here. He'd be right here next to Aki, the cat girl from Blue Archives that I love so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and disable the camera here, and we'll be right back, and then we'll actually start playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We can back up where we left off. So we'll be back. Alright guys, we are back. I had to wash my side and reapply new fresh clean ointment cream to help with the healing. I would show you on here. I don't think you want to see it, it's really disgusting. It looks like it's poison. I got poison. The thing is, I don't touch poison. There's no poisonous plants here. No. And I couldn't go to the doctor. You always have to book an appointment before you can go in. Unless you just go to the nurse. They'll normally know what that is. I don't want to go to the ER because I've been to the ER way too many times. The only thing I can think of is something disgusting touched me. It was from when I was doing the thing I was talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and move this window over here, moving the OBS to here. Now we can go ahead and load the game. As we hit continue, we're gonna go back to we're doing the chapter 1 again. I was playing around with graphical settings, get it fine-tuned. So you can see how the GPU
How's about we give
will
these
go up
2-bit
high.
chumps a whooping?
I think unless we don't go into graphical intense scenes, it should be fine. The latency. You would think the latency millisecond. We're gonna go ahead and challenge this girl here.
Looky here. I'd say we got ourselves a contender. So how about it, pretty boy? You want to throw down? But first,
I didn't know my Cloud was a pretty boy.
You to Nene,
Well,
master ventriloquist.
he wouldn't be my favorite character if he was.
But give her a deck of cards
Well,
and she'll
plus
wipe
his
the
word.
floor with you so fast it'll make your head spin. Ready to get your ass handed to you? Well, are ya?
Oh! Who taught her that little potty mouth? Sure it wasn't me, guys. I swear, I had nothing. Let's start with that. We're gonna fight everyone. Kind of get us used to this card. victory! We got victory, guys! Yeah. I didn't think I was gonna win.
This guy packs one hell of a punch. But hey, you can't win them all. Besides, what really matters is you were brave enough to take on a bona fide card shark like Pretty Boy here. Sometimes you gotta take the L if you're serious about upping your game. Listen, kid, you got what it takes to be a champ. I'd bet my bottom gill on it. Now why don't you show Blondie your appreciation for being such a good sport? Thank you for playing cards with me, mister.
Guys, oh my god. Our little doll was doing all the speaking. Guys, I'm not gonna question it. We're just gonna roll with it. It's not a red flag. Okay, maybe it is a red flag. Front of the net. There.
Chocobo Express delivery.
What do you want? Don't scare me like that. You don't want to play Queen's Blood, do you? I was hoping that. Oh, what am I thinking? You look like you'd murder me. Oh God, this is too much. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Please don't.
Give me that look. It's perfectly healthy for adults to cry too, you know. People call me Crybaby Dad. Because the more tears I shed, the better I get at Queen's Blood. Please play around with me.
You put a cactar in here, so that helps us. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Victory again for us.
Oh God, I lost. But I feel a lot better after having a good cry. There's nothing like a game of Queen's Blood to relieve some stress. Speaking of, you look like you've got a lot weighing you down too. It's written all over your face. Trust me, crying does wonders. You really ought to try it.
Damn. If I'd ever cry, I will not. This Cloud has been through a lot.
Calm's wine grapes are very delicate.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction.
She's late. And I'm here too early. Who's getting here a day ahead of time?
Hey, do you know what's going on? I was a real avalanche phone bomb.
What a glorious... Excuse me. That was my barricade you just destroyed. Oh, come to admire the Bailey? It is something. Or maybe you're here to get your ass handed to you in a QB match. I'm Zahira. A pleasure. Just like Calm's wall, I yield to no one, refusing to give a single inch to my opponents. Don't presume you'll emerge unscathed if you decide to go up against me, because you will wind up with more than just a few bruises.
I am so scared, guys. He scares me. Always modify and tweak the deck. Well, not only you don't really have to. You probably wouldn't. Comes down to who's what. Okay, maybe she might actually really beat me. I'm pretty sure she beat me. Looks of it. Dude, I think we got our first loss. We're defeated. For a rematcher. We lost twice in a row, that's bad. Dang, twice in a row we lost. Holy crap. Dude, she's not kidding. She was tough like a cookie. Okay, we won this time. We crushed and defeated her as she defeated us. Oh, hello there. How you been?
Impossible. How could someone break through my perfect defense? Who are you?
Yes, our King's
I
blood
knew I couldn't
drink
stay
went up.
holed up in here forever. Walls can keep people safe, but even the sturdiest ones eventually crumble. Right. Starting today,
Oh,
you will be my new wall, as it were. And I am going to enjoy watching you crumble.
what? She wants those dirty wall bully. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was trying to put the Fate Samurai Genderless saber together earlier. Yeah, I was supposed to do it last stream, then I was like, oh wait, yeah, kind of went over and also I was tired. So I was like, I'll just save it for another. At least we got it done though, so putting that one together. Emeralds are pretty fun, but if you're not careful, you can easily break what's down. Sometimes it always feels like that when they make the holes on the attached parts, it just doesn't feel like the right size.
You know, I thought Calm was some hit
Oh yeah, I saw it. I actually shared it on social media as well.
When I grow up, I'm gonna
It's
be
I put it on Thread, Twitter, and Facebook page as well.
I finally got my hands on the new issue of Zestiria.
So, you know, if the market, if streaming as a VTuber or YouTuber or Twitch wasn't so like saturated, we'd probably be gaining a lot more audience though. But that's not too much of a biggie. I'd rather people come in and out. Maybe I was like, I like the stream. Let me just sit here and watch and talk with them, because you know, there's a lot of way better entertainers.
I am Baron Kylegate.
So I do appreciate the people who do come in and watch from time to time. Actually, if it wasn't for them, I probably would never ever hit Twitch affiliate ever back then. So had I actually continued streaming, I probably could have maintained the audience back then. It's just so much stuff was going on back then. There was all the Cranes Play stuff. This is the game here. Hopefully that doesn't. Because in this game, you could start a relationship with any of your color teammates, like Diva, Eric, Barrett, or Red Axe. So whoever you pick will affect the outcome of the story a little bit.
This is such a quiet, peaceful town.
Thank you. Like, it's really hard finding really kind-hearted, appreciating people. Like, sometimes you might find someone on their off day and they're like just upset, and
When I grow up, I'm gonna
it does happen.
be looking forward to.
You know, I thought Calm was some hip town in the middle of nowhere.
I'm getting lost. I feel like Zoro from One Piece. I'm getting lost. Okay, over the bridge here.
I wanna go up the
I'll be honest, this comm is completely very different from one in Durbus Cerberus. The layout is way different. I remember there should be like tall like things, like intersectors, to different portions of the city. Well, everyone who's a streamer, YouTuber, whatever, you should always be nice to your audience. Like, there's no reason to do it. Now, it's kind of different if you have a stalker, or people who's trash talking you constantly. Like, most streamers normally ignore them and give them blocking, whatever. Yeah, I guess it depends on circumstance. So I did had a bunch of robots coming in here from time to time,
Over here.
trying to sell me their stuff, posting their links, which was breaking a lot of like streamer rules. Like, you can't just post it unless you had permission.
let's get started.
What's
then,
worse,
shall we?
they've been at me on Discord. It's even worse than Twitter. Like they spam the crap out of my DM. All I can do is like click the report and I guess reports, and like Twitter's not probably gonna get banned. They're the ones who allow them to get away with most of their AI. Kind of hard to tell sometimes. They're like, oh hey you, like your channel, I saw your profile.
I
No,
think
maybe I can help you out.
this away.
Would you like to commission me?
yeah.
Oh my god, please stop. I just go find my own people to commission stuff. So lately it has been very difficult to find people to do that now, because the prices are so much up, and I understand it's because it's a art thing. The artist has to raise the price in order to, you know, put food on their table and feed their families and themselves, take care of themselves. I missed when there's this. Photo mode. Oh, I guess it's a menu. Oh yeah, I'm be honest, that photo would not look that good. See, we can get a oh. Oh, I guess it's meant for us to take a screenshot. There we go. I just took a screenshot. Since there's no actual button to hit the save. But yeah, 3 ones for stuff. So, oh, okay. I guess it.
Funny, isn't it? How small it looks.
It is far away.
So, did something happen between you and Tifa?
Uh-oh.
Don't look so shocked. We're roommates, you know.
She say something?
Not about you two, no. Still, I can tell. I would
Yeah,
have given
just
anything
lied
to
to
have fun
us?
when I was growing.
You just lied to us. Come on, Tifa did tell her that Cloud wasn't there in Nibelheim, but Cloud was in Nibelheim. It's not Tifa's memories is wrong. Not Cloud's memories. Well, I get Cloud's memory is technically wrong. He was in Nibelheim, but he just wasn't where he was exactly. Cloud was always with Tifa as the Shinra troop soldier. It doesn't make sense why he wasn't in Soldiers. Like, it didn't make sense. Like, that's the portion I don't understand. Like, when Cloud probably applied, I'm not sure if it was a written test or maybe his combat skills just wasn't hard. That's why he ended up as a Shinra trooper instead. It didn't make sense why he didn't end up as a 3rd class or 2nd class soldier and then made it to 1st. Oh yeah, it makes no sense.
Yep. Don't take her for granted.
But he does fight like a 1st class soldier would, but it takes time for him to reach that level. But he's shown that he's capable of 1st class soldier actions. Just not like soft rough level yet. Like we see in the original or the Cabbage Children.
Just
Oh well. Looks like insurance troops.
BT, you know the drill. Let's find these terrorists.
Imagine how private army just comes into your town. I would be very upset. Like, you're not welcome.
They're looking for us, aren't they?
Gotta be.
Well, I guess we weren't in comm for so long. The real bad guys are the Shinra and their troops. Dude, they would point a gun to innocent civilians. Come on. Oh yeah. So this version of Cloud's different from his original counterpart.
There isn't much time. We need to get back to the inn.
But
Don't worry about your friends. They're safe. Trust me.
Can we trust them?
No violence, please. This town suffered enough.
come on.
Follow me.
Well, we're gonna follow him. He's gonna probably be our help guy. He doesn't want his hometown to be destroyed and riddled with bullets or bloodshed, especially with innocent civilians.
We'll take the best now.
Hey, you. Seen anyone acting suspicious?
I don't like the way how the Shinra troops engages themselves. Like, that's right. You should not engage yourself. We'll usually something suspicious. Why would you put a gun in aspirin? Just ask. That one.
Wasn't it? It's okay.
To be honest,
I'm on your side.
I'm kind of surprised this town doesn't have their own security that we're off against
Not exactly.
them.
Stop. I'll keep the troopers occupied. While we're talking, you two go up and over.
Oh man, we're playing back. We're straight back to playing Uncharted, guys. Final Fantasy VII Uncharted, right here in the making.
May I ask what's going on?
We're searching for some fugitives. Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Hey, really calling us fugitives? The biggest fugitive is Shinrans.
Perhaps it was just my imagination.
Dude, the much of the stuff they have done is unspeakable. Human experiments, modification, soldiers, Mako, deep ground soldiers, which we haven't seen yet. Well, actually, we could see it in REMAKE since they do make an appearance. Goofy DLC. Nero Vice, which is Shinra's little dirty, dark secret. Project G, Project S, and Project A.
They turn up yet? No, but we're still searching buildings. We'll search harder. We gotta find them.
Besides Cloud being popular, Aerith is pretty popular there in Tiva and Sephiroth. Well, Cloud and Sephiroth have always been heads fighting each other.
That went well.
And the funny thing is, Sephiroth is an elite first-class soldier. He's way above the normal person. It would be a miracle to even beat Sephiroth. But Cloud here has managed to pull it off multiple times, even though he's not a first-class soldier. It has nothing to do with the SLs, because Cloud never had SLs in him before he beat Sephiroth the first time. It was all pure talent, like his inner talent awakened when his hometown was set on fire by
Where are they?
Sephiroth.
Down
Lost
below.
his mom,
Waiting for
his
you.
townsfolk. That
The tunnel in the
but
basement will
lit
take
the
you
fire in
inside
Cloud,
town.
which while Cloud was able
Leave
to
now,
overpower
and they won't catch
Sephiroth.
you. Head to the east. A friend of mine runs a farm out there. He'd be happy to help you.
Oh,
Also-
going to a farm, Chocobo farm.
Take this. It's a transmuter. Converts raw materials into more practical items. A Republic antique, but it still works. You'll get more use out of it than me.
Well, that might come in handy for us.
Why are you doing this? Could have just turned us in.
Yeah, I could have. But this town and I have a history with Shinra. Who knows? Maybe this will turn out to be the worst decision I've ever made. So before I change my mind, you better get going.
Well, he could have turned us in, but he didn't. So we're gonna be thankful that he didn't. Oh, okay. We'll play around with that at some point once we get a lot of material around with it.
Oh, you made it. All in one piece? Sorry we're late.
For the love of... Where the hell have you two been?
On a date. Kind of.
Oh no, he was jealous.
Well, that was the last one. At least till things calm down.
Oh damn, there is Miss Pretty Cloud on the spot.
Now, let's move.
In an honest opinion, Tiva and Cloud would probably make the better couple, and they do have a lot of stuff between them from their childhood. This Cloud just wasn't able to really express his feelings back then. You know, the whole tough boy act, he wanted to prove himself, kind of show off for Tiva. So Tiva would stop hanging around with
Where to now?
the bad type of people who
Where there's a
really
draft.
helping her.
This way.
Actually, Tiva
Looks like a job
fell
for
from the
me.
bridge in the original. It's because of the kids, and then Kyle took the blame for it. So, and that's when Cloud probably, you know, set out from the village to Shinra as a kid. Well, we didn't know anything about Cloud's father. Like in the remake, they're actually saying his father died. And it's kind of weird because the original never made any. You can only assume what could have happened after the Shinra. He died on the front line. It's nice that they gave more death now into Clouds. Well, we weren't calm for very long. Sadly, we couldn't acquire any new weapons for Cloud because we don't have enough funding. But we can always come back later on, New Game Plus, and get those or later other areas out of it.
Just look at it all. It's so green. A living, breathing planet. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Guess I still have a lot to learn.
What do you want to know?
For starters, how do we cross these plains?
Come on now, that's easy. The same way you get anywhere. Pick a direction and start walking. Left, go left, right.
we won't be coming back anytime soon.
Guess not. Let's go.
And there it was, the first step on our new journey. You coming? Yeah.
Of course we are. Right?
Follow me.
I don't know. It feels like they did more work on the character models. That's probably why everything's so graphically
Let's get
intense.
the show on the road, people.
Well, it is all poorly optimized coding. So, where it said they optimized, very incorrect. Not very optimized. I don't think they have touched on the true potential of it actually with the heart optimized. Because I've seen some really high games that will look way demanding than this, but they run with much less resources. It's because they understand the whole game engine. Writing to the AP level. API they're using. That way. You know what? I remember in Remake we could just press a button and it would change the destination thing here. Under the, I'm guessing they must have switched it. Option. Oh yeah, they did switch it. It would have been easier just to press that button to switch it on the fly. That should have been a given still there. Ooh, why they switch it. Get it. I don't know. Yeah, this is like something everyone's going to have to play with to figure out like what works best for them. Maps are all grayed out. We're gonna have to activate some towers to get a better view of the map. I can see they had a lot of mechanics, so this would definitely make combat a lot easier. So it'll come down to who can master their combat.
Moving on then.
In Cloud, a lot of Cloud's in Action Engines Cloud, but everyone's moves has been readjusted. This is what we had in Remake. They've readjusted a lot of the basic skills to be more airborne support, since it wasn't in the original Remake. So now most of these skills are airborne supported, so make up for the lack of it not being in the first game. Well, the first part of it.
Should we be worried about those things?
We're fine.
How can you be so sure?
Because I've read the field guide. Like any good soldier.
Local wildlife will only attack while on the hunt or in defense of their territory. Fiends, on the other hand, attack without reason.
If they're attacking, what does it matter?
It matters if your nose can discern their intent before they attack, as I gather yours can't.
Oh man, I gotta be honest. This open world thing is massive, dude. The amount of work and details just to create this is insane. The pilot should just follow the trail correctly, so we're not just jumping. There might be hidden stuff throughout here, but we can always come back for it. So, only when we were using skills back then, it was like the R1, now it's the L1. Oh yeah, they switched that move up a bit. Kind of ashamed that we couldn't carry most of our material over. I can't carry any of the material weapons over. They actually have us start off at level 15 and pull a good bob to play around with, kind of expand on what we can do. There's a few things that should be in here, like besides upgrade a weapon, like upgrading this. They did change a lot of the method now, which is so weird. I like how the remake allows us to extend the Buster Sword slots to have more material equipped. I don't know if that's gonna still be a thing in here or not. But weapon levels will go up. I'm guessing that has something to do with certain stuff. I'm hoping the slots do upgrade. Yeah, now this goes kind of like this, sort of showing all the character stats. Inventory feels kind of like, it just doesn't feel like how the original was. It was just like an extra waste of time to have to go in here unless you have to. And, this is what I was talking about, like learning all this stuff. Set up combination, teamwork, attacks. I'm surprised our card deck isn't even on the menu. I guess they made the menu like this so they can as much. I think the menu could have been like going left and right instead of like this. Would have been a lot more. And the background, it looks like I have no idea where that background scenery is. It has to be something new in the game they added. We'll eventually come across. Like item transmitter could have been placed in inventory. Give one base. That setting. Oh, like all in the air. Here now. Signature skills set up. I kind of feel like the remake menus were a lot cleaner and nicer than, but at least it's less chunkier than like big wide text plays a little bit. I still kind of prefer the other. Would have been nice if you gave this like a setting option between what menus, the remake or. lot of exploring to do.
Take the lead.
You know, Red X, I guess Red X is so fun. It's kind of a shame they didn't let us control him during. I know every combat cell has to be optimized for each character, especially for Red X. I know Vincent uses a gun, so his combat cell will have to be optimized related to gun mechanics. Well, I guess as we explore the map, it opens up. Oh, it won't let us go off this, so it's probably a good thing, because if we could, we would probably be. There's so much stuff added, man. Oh, it's gonna take like one of those days, like forever to explore this slowly, kind of get a grasp of everything. The Nightfall has a like charge spot. Can trigger.
Keep it together.
Oh man, Stardust rate is real strong. That actually is Red X's limit break. from the original game. Kind of weird they made a lot of these characters limit breaks either with different name changes or also as battle skill versus having them as limit break. Because limit break 1 will have 2 skills, limit break 2, 3, and then 4. Whereas the limit level 4, it's something you have to learn from the manual. Muggle model, that means we'll probably run into the same Muggle from before in the first game. If they haven't changed characters apparently, or actually had a real Muggle instead of a Velfe. But we'll find out on something when we come across it. Oh yeah, I'm hoping you have a good time as I explore as this, because you know I can't really add much more than what the original is. You just walk over a plain field of grass and that's it. There was no mounting stuff. It was just like, you know, polygraph, all day graphics. But the amount of level of detail to make this is impressive. I know this would probably be over billions of polygons alone. So yeah, you definitely need a beefy GPU in order to be able to play this. Kind of sad that like the RTX 3060, 4060, and the 4060 Ti or 4060, but the 4070 and upper won't be able to handle this game. This game is way too demanding unless you tweak the settings correctly to get that 90% down. I don't even think the new RTX cards, the 5000 series, will be able to handle this. Well, it'll be able to handle it, but it'll be constantly stuck at a 99%. Which is like, yeah, because you know, normally when you stay at that percentage, your graphics card is going to get so hot to the point where if you're not careful, the graphics card will overheat and it will cause the actual system to shut off. Like, if you play a game console and your game just shuts off, the game console shuts off, it's because it's overloading because the GPU is just hot and the console's too hot. You definitely want to have a good air venting chassis with water cooling fans to keep that sucker cool. If not, water cooling it. So that's much of a pain to actually water cool. Air cooling is more efficient enough, unless you add liquid. So that's a dangerous thing to play with though. One wrong move, you spill it on the graphics card or your motherboard, you're right out of the gate. It's productive. Yeah, it's gonna take me forever. I'm gonna want to explore everything to have all these maps fully. It would just be nice if we could just bought a map and be like, oh, the whole map is instant. This is definitely a new addition. Oh well, no. This is probably the Chocolate. Yeah, the Chocolate farm. This would have been the Chocolate's farm. I am mistaken. I expected it to be the Chocolate farm. Because this is where you would have actually been. The Chocolate farm is
with my bird since he was hatched, and now he's gone. I know I gotta get it together and move on.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat. Need to be nice and plump.
You'd be the Avalanche, folks. It's okay, I'm on your side. Heard you'd be heading my way. You're safe here, but not for long. By the sound of it, Shinra's leaving no stone unturned. Might want to hole up at the old dock out by the swamp. I'd wager Shinra's forgotten it's even there.
Oh, at least they still got this. guess this is to learn. Okay, yeah, that works. So we don't have to always go into town if these things are wild. Yep. I don't know. Some of these seem a little. Just save my points. I'm not really sure where to get best in. Well, much different from what Remake had. Potions now, actually, they do actually have a product, a potion product. Spirit is selling. It's just water in it, really. When you open it, it does look just like this. That might be interesting to have something like that. Big, like, cash still on, so. Because most of the DLC they were giving us was oh, not too. They pretty much just gave. These aren't really much game changer. Expected most of the would have showed up. I was gonna equip Cloud with something. This is more. It gives us more material slots though. That's the thing. But they're opposites. Other ones for mages. One for mages is well better. This is better a little bit, but we'll get something better.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat. Need to be nice and close so they expect to hide.
Oh wait, we have to go all the way. Oh man. So much to explore, guys. Well, I guess we're going to be exploring. can see Midgard from here. Ooh, man. I guess we'll just head towards our destination. So explore this. I know this is going to take ages. I want to keep the story focused. But because now I'll probably be at this like all day. Boring. Something I did in Genshin and back. In games that has open worlds, I always exploring that way. This is way much more than the open world normally would have. Oh, this is supposed to be a bus station. So I'm guessing at some point when we get our own chauffeur or chauffeur stuff unlocked, we'll be able to travel here much quicker. Yeah, Cloud's more airborne focus, ground focus. That's a big adjustment to combat.
So long. Here it comes. I got your number.
Fire. We're gonna have to get it from behind. These guys are pretty tough.
Don't overdo it.
Or yeah, or we could just go to Red X. Be very more effective. No, I did saw Barrett supporting us from far away shooting. guess we can kind of like consider it like before it gets far away. You have a lot to explore and do. Hit it. Well, I'm glad we didn't buy the one in town, because now we got it. Yeah, they were selling this in town. It's slightly stronger than the Buster Sword stats, but we'll go ahead and equip it. Go roll with it. No. You got it without having to pay, so blessing in disguise.
No sign of Shinra.
Yeah. Looks like an old Republic landing.
Could borrow a boat, make our way across. Then, head on through the mines and keep going till we hit Junon.
Sure. Why not?
You'd trust these rotting hulks?
I mean, we could.
Let's not.
Then maybe we swim it.
This swamp is home to the deadly Midgard Sormer. Beware.
But even if you're slow, you can rent a chocobo. We'll see you safely past being nothing if not fast.
So just give Bill the word, and he'll pick you out. A bird!
Well, can we rent some birds?
Can we?
Yeah, Cloud, can we rent some birds?
Fine.
Please don't eat the bird. I'm gonna be honest, some Final Fantasy games, they actually do eat your birds. I'm just kind of like, oh my god, why? These birds are gonna go extinct. I know in some Final Fantasy worlds, there aren't that many choco birds. They're mostly in the wild, but those in the wild, how do they keep producing? They would have to find a place home to them. Only choco birds can reach. Normal humans can. Choco birds have their own special place just for them. There is times they are people on the airship over, depending where it is. I know in Final Fantasy IX there's a special chocobo land only for chocobos. It's all the way up in the sky. To get there, you have to keep above your bird. And I get there by night. Unless you had an airship. Again, there's no way for us to take an airship that high. Oh, we did pass Chocobo Farm. I don't know. The amount of gil we have, I think it's gonna be across. We're gonna get a lot of gil. I remember correctly, renting birds. Actually, he's not gonna probably have his rent birds. He's gonna probably have his farm to get our own bird. I remember he did that in the original. Hopefully that hasn't changed. Earth have the better material book? Oh wait, that cards. Because that would have been a better way to heal than use the cure spell. See, you can only use that skill. Sadly. Would have been convenient if we could just use per at any time, but that would actually help a lot. There we go, Chocobo Ranch, we made it. 9. I remember Chocobo Ranch was the only thing out here. There was no other small little villages. Those new areas we went to are just new additions. What's original ad? Oh, we made it.
Well, well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Thanks again for the ride to Calm.
Don't mention it. It's the least I could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill, and you can count on me for a lift anytime. Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine-feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need them to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, You're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease?
Oh no, come on.
Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
I hope we can raise our own chokebirds like in the original. I'm hoping that's still something. If not, I'm gonna be like, oh, why? Zestiria, why would you destroy such a great thing? I remember raising a lot of different birds. And to be honest, it was fun. It's gonna be a long time before we build up to what don't actually have. That's weapons, material. Also, they did add a lot of new material that was nice. That's another reason why they didn't a lot of things carry over. Probably would have broke the coding. They had to probably change a lot of things. If you guys haven't, always check this. If you get the deluxe version. Now for these two is, you know, basically having the save data. You don't actually have to complete the game. You just have to save data and you add it back. I'm a little disappointed on the armor and the accessory because the remake had a better armor. DLC, yeah, a lot better. Those bangles we got are way better. God, they're so cute and adorable. Now, I kind of wish chokebirds were actually real. I would love to ride them. Especially they come in different colors. Like each color bird, you need like a special net to get the third one. Certain birds can climb, cross rivers, swamps. They can even fly, even across the ocean. You get the gold one, which looks like yellow, but it's really like a golden colored bird. They can do pretty much all of the above. They gain pretty much all the abilities from their parent. You need a special nut for that. So, if you're curious what the chokebirds are based on in real life, like what creature, it was a dinosaur. And also an ostrich. Those were the two most common animals, or Square probably would have based it on. There was a dinosaur who looked kind of similar to the chokebird, but it was mostly form and shape of an ostrich. Oh my god, the farm! It's just like what it did in PlayStation 1,
Howdy.
but 3D.
It's on the side. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
Sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops?
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
The thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
is one other option. Only cost you $1,000. Is what a scoundrel might say, but I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours, free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico, the hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet, by far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last
I'll
thing.
get called
This
Pop.
info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
Ah, he must have learned everything from his dad. Oh yeah, we still gotta require abilities by using them. The more we use them, the more we learn. Fireball blade. Forgot about that. Back. We're gonna be spending a lot of time to have to remove all these abilities all. Oh man. Well, that's a new one. Oh, we got our work cut out for us.
Sorry about my brother. All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand. I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents left. Say, are you guys from Midgard? Yeah, the Undercity. Then do you happen to know Chocobo Sam? Not very well, but yeah, I guess we do. Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums. He's a big deal in Wall.
Why do you ask? I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Oh, goddamn
Chloe,
Sam.
that's none of these good folks' business.
But they could help.
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise. Oh, take these greens. You can give them to Pico when you find him. They were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye. Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do.
Okay. This is pretty much let's keep an on our choker.
Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
A weird thing. That's the purchase. Mogul models in it chest. Oh my god. Expected to be in a crate. Making a mess. Not our fault.
All right, Pico. Where'd you run off to?
You mean Pico?
Oh man, look at all that. And it's nice seeing their home. There is some changes to where most of the stuff was originally. It looks so damn nice. I'm very impressed. Man. A little different, but normally you would have to go into battle to get catch birds. Where did that bird go? Where that bird went, because it looks pretty far. You got it. You can switch off the Buster Sword. I kind of wish this was actually placed all the way closer to items. Northrust has been mastered. Artist Ray. We got our work cut out for us. But we'll master all their abilities. At least with New Game Plus, we won't have to start from scratch. There's our little bird.
on, y'all. Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Prey? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
Crap. We failed, yes. Got you, boy. Hey, go. You ain't going anywhere.
Aw, isn't he just the cutest?
He kind of does look like Cloud.
You know, they are kind of similar. Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
You know, we can't run and keep up with the bird faster than
Hi. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
Hey, Cloud!
Oh no.
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise.
Not a surprise. He was following us.
You do remember me, don't you?
Nope. Of course I remember him.
I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question,
What?
I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it.
I would never have known he was a
As the
robot.
tower's close by, allow
oh,
me
hello
to
there.
accompany
Hello.
you.
I'm good. Well, okay, I can say 100% good. I'm okay. I think that's like the best way to respond. I'm okay. How are you? No, I didn't think he was a robot. He looked so human, like you couldn't even tell the difference. He was created by Hojo. Can we trust him? Trust Chadley? I don't know. Well, if he is a robot, would he really need that little gadget?
Tower activation confirmed.
Unless I misunderstood.
Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources. After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel. I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there anything you would like to ask? Which particular task would you like to learn about? Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures, and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. In certain remote areas, fragments of planetary wisdom have coalesced into crystalline forms. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summons. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Ah, yes, I was hoping you would ask. I detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects proto-relics. A rather endearing name, if I may say so. At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosities and ultimately recover them for study. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon in order to further their understanding of the planet. They scan for all manner of signals, which in turn reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution, though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their territory. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location. That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons, once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan. Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
Fire and ice material? Oh, you pretty much use two? Oh, we need special points. We only got 20, so we probably want to be very careful. I like the morph one. We're gonna go with morph. I think this one's kind of like auto unique ability material. It's nice, but shouldn't the characters ready use all their given skills? People will use for unbinding. It's REMAKE, so we'll skip on that one. We'll grab this one.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
Oh, like materials merged. Amount of AP needed to master these. Fire and ice material. 2 material. It's kind of broken because we not see that anywhere. All right. Got our work's cut out for us. Oh. I think the chocobo stuff will come in handy too. If our bird's ready, and we can use the bird to get.
Hey, perfect timing. Pico's all prepped. But first, here. You just give that whistle a toot and your chocobo will come a-running. So, who here's never been on Chocoback?
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable there? Come with me. Where we get our birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold saucers, I mean. They're a big deal in our community. Won't find a ranch around here that doesn't compete.
So you guys race too?
We've been sitting it out since Mom and Dad left. But we're gonna get back in the fight soon and kick the tar out of one particularly nasty weasel. But never you mind all that.
Oh,
You
I
just
think I know
focus
who
on the
they're
basics,
talking about.
like making sure you don't get thrown from the saddle. Why don't you try hopping on Pico and giving me a holler? Okay, but how's about we stretch his legs a bit?
Oh, they added a mini game, so. Fine. Oh, we have to do it in 31 seconds. Okay. You can probably do it.
Terrible, but hey, Now that you got the basics, it's just a matter of practice.
We can't thank you enough, Billy.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all mentioned your flat broke, right? Then you might want to swing by Calm again. Now that the troopers have cleared out, it's probably safe for you to ask around for work. Though, don't run off just yet. My sister's looking for help. Not sure what the trouble is. Didn't want to confide in me for whatever reason. Honestly, she hasn't been herself since Mom left. They did dang near everything together.
You want to lend Chloe a hand?
We need to move on.
True, but moving on costs money. We had fun helping people in Sector 5, right? Same deal.
Oh, more odd jobs, guys. This shouldn't be too hard to do.
Track's yours if you need it.
Okay, let's try to beat that time. You can beat that time. Oh, didn't count. Right. I thought we were just going by it. Yeah, yeah.
Keep riding like that and you'll clean up at the races.
Okay, we'll definitely come back and try to beat that score. And we need to avoid all that's for us to equip the bird and stuff. Okay. Pretty cool.
Oh, hey! You're back!
I heard you might need some help.
You did? Oh, I see. Billy talked to you, didn't he? I've been meaning to go pick flowers, but the plains are way too dangerous for that. I'm sorry to hear that. As a flower lover myself, I sympathize. Well, the thing is, I want to make a flower crown. Mom used to make them for us all the time. So I wanted to give it a try, but with all the monsters, I didn't know how I could. Here's an idea. Maybe we could do the picking for you? Sure. Cloud, thoughts? Really? You will? The flowers grow on a hill that's got a great view.
We're not gonna ask about the past because that
it's kind of far, but the chocobo will get you there quick.
She'll probably
Thank you
open
so
up
much.
to us and tell us at some point. Kind of like you have to bond. Eventually open. But when they do tell you, you don't want to take advantage. Oh my god, it's Red X on his. Oh, dude, God, this is just hilarious, dude. That's hilarious. Oh man, that is funny, guys. you, little chocolate. There we go. Definitely have a now.
Glad to see Shinra hasn't got you yet. Seeing as you're here, mind help me with something? I'm Oliver, by the way, owner of this farm. Got fiend trouble. Every night it comes after my livestock. At least I assume a fiend's to blame. Think you could find and deal with it? Appreciate it. That your dog there? Mind if I pet him?
I don't, but he might.
Who's a good boy? It's you. Something tells me he's not all bark. Hey, you know, your pup might be able to track the fiend's scent. Maybe try sniffing around the scene of the crime.
Alright, still pet yourself as a dog, bro. This, I have nothing to say about this.
Here.
So?
It's been several days since the attack, so the scent isn't fresh. Other animals have come and gone as well. This won't be easy.
Think a chocobo could handle it?
Their sense of smell is indeed impressive, but this trail is still quite poor. Though if you wish to try, I won't stop you.
He's got something.
What? Well, I still have a faint impression of the scent. Together we can find the beast. chocobo has led us this far after all.
Then.
Yeah, that whole automatically get on the bird kind of could be annoying. It should have been like a little button down to get on.
So it's my turn? Get ready. That'll do. Try using it. Gotta get with the bonus. Sorry, but I gotta. Good night.
got our work cut out for us. This game will keep us playing for quite a while. So we're gonna go ahead and make a stop here. I think the side quest stuff, I could do that on my own, cut back on it, so, and then stay away from it, like story stuff. So anything story related, I'll stay away from it. Side quests, jobs, stuff, that'll be like side hustles I'll do off stream. This is gonna take forever. I don't want to spend all day streaming those, so I'll do those off. I'm not streaming as long as I stay away from. We'll complete everything in this area of Comland, this region, before we head to the next part of the story, which is chapter 3. So the next small stream ball should have pretty much most everything here done. Before I do end the stream, don't forget to follow, like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me at Velfe, and yeah. Oh. Okay, I didn't see that first portion of your comment, but I do hope you get that taken care of. Like, I know we all have our problems in life, sick, physical pain, or injury and stuff. Gotta take precautions, take good care of yourself, because no one else is gonna take care of you. You're gonna have to take care of yourself. Think something's off, you gotta make your own judgment calls and stuff. Yeah. But besides like, comment, subscribe, also taking care of yourselves. Make sure you guys get plenty of rest, work out, exercise, because you want to stay in shape too. You don't want to neglect your health. Health is a very tricky thing, and eating the right foods is a tricky thing too. Try to take good care of yourselves, and I hope to see you guys back here again. Until then, have a good night, have a good morning, wherever you are in the world. I really thank you all for tuning in and coming to watch. Till next time, thanks for watching, yeah.